Hi guys, JP here, back with a new video. This is going to be a follow on from the World Cup predictions that I did a couple of weeks ago with my brother-in-law. He was supposed to be here. I couldn't manage to arrange for the both of us to be together at the same time, and obviously time's running out with the new round of fixtures coming up tomorrow, so I'm going to have to just get this video uploaded as soon as I possibly can. So we'll just get straight into it. Cheers. So we'll start Group A. My prediction for Group A was Russia to win the group, Uruguay to finish second, Egypt third, and Saudi Arabia to finish last in the group. It didn't quite happen that way. Uruguay and Russia did qualify, or Uruguay won all three of their games and finished top of the group. Russia were second, Saudi Arabia actually came third, and Egypt didn't win a game, so they finished bottom. No real surprises in that group, to be honest. Russia's obviously the hosts, and they get a little bit of lift from that. So, no real surprises there, to be honest. On to Group B, I predicted Spain to win the group, Portugal to finish second, Morocco third, and Iran fourth. Pretty much got that almost right. Spain won the group, obviously, just above Portugal. They finished on the same points. Morocco finished last, and Iran finished third. Again, no real surprises there. Spain and Portugal kind of struggled a little bit, but they managed to get through the group, and that's all you can really ask of your three games. I think they did quite well. So that's Group B. Group C, my prediction was France to win, Denmark to come second, Australia to finish third, and Peru to finish bottom. Again, kind of the same with the Group B. France won it, Denmark came second, Peru actually came third, and Australia finished bottom of the group. So again, no real surprises there. I thought France have been quite good in that group, to be honest. They've played some good football. Despite a little bit of a shaky start against Australia, they managed to win that game, and comfortable group winners in the end, to be honest. Group D, I got this slightly wrong. I predicted Argentina to win and Iceland to go through. Obviously Iceland didn't go through. I predicted Croatia to finish third and Nigeria to finish fourth. Pretty much got that completely wrong. Croatia finished the group on 9 points. Argentina, I think they were a little bit lucky to go through, to be honest. They had 4 points, and they had a goal difference of -2, which is quite bad to go through. I think they've pretty much just scraped through. Nigeria finished third, and Iceland actually finished bottom of the group with 1 point. That point was against Argentina though, so it's a good point for them, to be honest. Quite surprised at how Croatia have performed at this World Cup, and they've actually probably been the informed team, if I'm being really honest about this World Cup. They've probably been the best side in the tournament. Group B, I actually got this one spot on. I predicted Brazil to win, Switzerland to finish second, Serbia to finish third, and Costa Rica to finish bottom, which is exactly what happened. Again, no real surprise in that group, to be honest. Yep. Group F, I actually got wrong. I predicted Germany to win. I genuinely believed that they would win all three of their games. They actually finished bottom. My prediction was Germany first, Mexico second, Sweden third, and South Korea fourth. What actually happened was Sweden finished top of the group on goal difference, just above Mexico. South Korea came third, and Germany finished rock bottom. Really surprised about Germany going out, but then again, they've really been bad this tournament. They've been pretty awful, and they don't deserve to go through, in my opinion. Still disappointed. I didn't put any bets or anything on, but I know a few people who did put bets on Germany, and they'll be pretty disappointed that that's no came to fruition, to be honest. Disappointing, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. On to Group G now, which was England's group. My prediction was Belgium to win it, England to finish second, Tunisia to finish third, and Panama to finish fourth. Got that one spot on as well. As expected, Belgium won all 3 of their games. I didn't expect England to do much at this tournament, but obviously the way the group is, I think they were pretty much destined to qualify from that. They had pretty easy games against Tunisia and of course Panama, where they thumped them 6-1. Not a lot to say really. A lot of people are saying that England kind of weakened their team to try and finish second and get the better or the easier side of the draw, but I don't think they would do that. To go out and purposely be beaten is not something I would expect a professional player to do, and especially England. I don't think they would do that, to be honest. So I just want to kind of rubbish the rumours right away just now. I don't think that's what happened. I just think both sides in that last game rested quite a lot of players, and it was just in the end meaningless, to be fair, and Belgium got the better of them. So yeah, that's Group G out the way. And the last group, Group H, I got this wrong again. I predicted Poland to win, Colombia to finish second, Japan to finish third, and Senegal to finish bottom. Colombia ended up winning this group, Japan came second, Senegal finished third by, I think it was 1 or 2 yellow cards. I think they finished on the same points as Japan and ended up going out due to the FIFA fair play, which is kind of harsh, but that's just the way football is. And Poland finished bottom. Quite disappointed with Poland's performance, to be honest. They've got a few good players in there, and I genuinely expected them to do a lot better. So that's all the groups sorted. We'll just kind of next go over the upcoming ties and predict them as well. Okay, so now that's the groups out of the way, my predictions. The ties now to be played. This will be played as of tomorrow and then ongoing for the next couple of days. France and Argentina is the first game, and I think France will win that 2-0. Argentina, for me, have been less than flattering in this tournament. Messi has not really turned up, and when Messi doesn't turn up, the whole of Argentina doesn't turn up, to be honest. I think Argentina are a team of 11 individuals. I don't think they're a good team. You look at every one of their players, particularly going forward, they've got some fantastic players in there. Aguero, Di Maria, Higuain, just fantastic players, but they didn't seem to gel particularly well together, and I think France will overcome that and beat them 2-0. Second tie is Uruguay versus Portugal. Now, I know a lot of people will probably predict Portugal to win that, but I think just because of the way the two teams have played, Uruguay have started really, really well in this tournament, and I expect them to win that 1-0. Portugal quite a defensive team, out with Ronaldo, to be honest, and I can see them being put out at this stage of the tournament. I think Uruguay will go through. It's a bold prediction, that one, but as we've seen with Germany going out, there is shocks in this World Cup, as there always is in these type of tournaments. And yeah, I think Uruguay will go through for that one. Next tie is Spain versus Russia. I think this is going to be the end of the tournament for the hosts, to be honest. Spain, not particularly flattering in the group stage by any means, but I think they'll have enough quality up there to beat the Russians, and I think that score is going to be 2-1 to Spain. Next one is Croatia versus Denmark. Now, as I've already said, Croatia have started really, really well in this tournament, and I think they've probably been the best team so far that I've seen. They're really strong going forward, and Modric is creating a lot in midfield for them. I expect them to go through that tie. I think it'll be 3-1. The next tie is going to be Brazil versus Mexico, and I think this is probably one of the tightest ones that it'll be. Mexico were quite attacking, quite positive going forward in their first couple of games. I know they got beaten their third game, but they did do pretty well in those games. Brazil, they're a bit of an unknown quantity right now. I think they've been decent, but they don't look like champions, if I'm perfectly honest. I don't think Brazil, they'll have enough experience to get through this tie, but I think it's going to be so tight that I think it's going to finish 1-1, and I think it'll probably go through to penalties, and I think Brazil can go through on penalties. So I think that's going to be the only tie in the second round that's going to be a draw. Next one, but Belgium versus Japan. I think Belgium have proved they're really strong. They're actually the highest scoring team in the tournament. They've got 7, well, their goal difference was +7, and Lukaku is firing on all cylinders. He's got 4 goals so far, and he's right up there in the golden boot, or the chase for golden boot, sorry. And I think obviously Japan are a good team, and I knew they'd be quite strong. They're quite quick, but I think the experience of Belgium, the experience of their players rather, will get them through, and I think they'll win that 2-0. That's my prediction for that one. Next game is the big one that everyone's talking about now. Despite the fact I've got strong links to Rangers, I'm not an England fan, and I think they'll struggle in this one, and I genuinely think that Colombia can win this. My prediction is going to be 2-1. I think the reason I think that is obviously England are getting a little bit carried away with this 6-1 win against Panama. And finally, the last tie of the round looks to be, on paper anyway, the most uninviting or unattractive tie, and that's Sweden versus Switzerland. I think it'll be a tight affair. Both teams are pretty similar in terms of quality, but I expect Sweden to go through. I think they've done well in this tournament. They pushed Germany all the way in that game that they unfortunately lost in the last 20 or 30 seconds or whatever it was, and I believe Sweden can get through that. So my prediction is 1-0 for that. So that's my prediction, guys. A quick word about the Golden Boot. Obviously, that's still to be decided until the last match. My prediction was Thomas Müller to win it. He didn't score a single goal. I don't know what happened there. Thomas Müller's had a poor tournament in my opinion. Harry Kane leads the goals just now with 5. Although, in saying that, 2 of them were penalties and one of them was dubious to say the least for his hat-trick. To claim a goal that you didn't even hit the shot and it clips the back of your heel. Ridiculous in my opinion, but it did come off him last, so he's been given the goal. He's on 5 goals. Ronaldo of Portugal is on 4, along with Lukaku. And just behind them is Cheryshev of Russia on 3, and Diego Costa from Spain on 3 as well. Now, all these teams are still involved in the tournament, so can add to that. There's a couple of people on 2, but I can't see them scoring enough goals. So I think it's probably between these 5 players for the Golden Boot. I don't expect Harry Kane to win it, because I don't think England obviously will get out of this round. They could. They've got the potential to, and they've got the easier run in terms of who they'll face in the next round and etc. But I don't know. I'm not looking at the names on that top goal scorers. You got to say Lukaku or Costa is probably the front runners, despite the fact that Kane is above them. Because I'm expecting England to go out, but I expect Belgium to go through. So that gives Lukaku an extra edge to get another couple of goals. And I think Portugal will go out as well, which will stop Ronaldo from scoring as well. So that's the video pretty much done, guys. Thank you for watching. Also, I wanted to get Scott's opinion in here as well. If you watched the first video, it was pretty insightful to get another opinion in here, and he's quite good with the old football knowledge and that. He knows exactly what he's talking about. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Obviously with time constraints and things, and try to get this video done before these games actually start. There's not much of a prediction after the game, to be honest. So yeah, I apologise for that. I did kind of promise that he would be on the video. Any fans of him, please comment below. So give us a like on this video, guys, and please comment down below what you guys think your predictions will be. Try not to laugh too much at my prediction of Germany winning the World Cup. That was obviously a big oversight. So thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.